What's up, my little cat travelers, and welcome back to another reading, guys. We are doing version 3.10.60, guys. Komachi, another style, and the amazing Isuka still working, guys. Two of the oldest characters are getting up today, guys. Very excited to see what their kits are, and I'm super excited, guys, because Komachi looks adorable. She looks like she's straight up from Dynasty Warrior, guys. So small update. I'm not gonna lie, not the biggest update. One characters and one that are working, guys. So let's let's just go. Let's do it. So I'm just gonna skip over this, guys, because this has been around for a long time, guys. Make sure that you link your account. Make sure that you keep that information in case you have a problem with your phone or something happens to your account. All right. I wear this to show you my resolve. Steadfast and strong-willed, the world's greatest lance fighter dance like a petal in the breeze. Komachi. Again, very, very quick analysis here. She looks like she's from Dynasty Warrior, and I like it. I like it a lot. All right, guys. Again, we have banners. So we got the Komachi banners and the Isuka banners. I'm not gonna go over them because they're very straightforward. They're not crazy. They're very generic banners that we get when we get like new characters. So that's pretty much it. That's it. There you go. I'm just gonna go over them a little bit. So we have the paid banners and the free banners. Also, Isuka Admiral is getting a true weapon discovery, guys, which we're gonna go over once I read her kit, which is pretty good. I did the fight, guys, off camera, and it's not the hardest fight. It's not the hardest fight. You don't need like a crazy composition. It's pretty much like tanking, buff, debuff, healing. I think she has a couple of like end of turn attacks where she calls two friends to do a move, but they really don't hit that much. So you could probably, if you have a tank like Pry, you could soak it. Nothing too crazy, guys. Nothing too out there, which is cool. It's easy, and since she's like an older character, it's an easy manifest weapon. All right. That being said, guys, let's go over her kit. It's Isuka. I mean, look wise, there's nothing much to say. She's almost perfect. I say almost because she's not exactly my my favorite type of character, but she's I like her look. I like a lot of things about her. She's been around for a long time, which is great. Nah, you know what? Changed my mind. Isuka is an amazing character, and she's welcome in every party. Also, because if you had one Isuka, you can have all the other, which is very great. All right, guys. I'm not gonna read her description because we've been there. We know Isuka. She's been around. She's been features in a lot of stories, so we don't need any of this. All right, again, guys, I'm not gonna go read all of her skills. All I'm gonna do though is gonna read her new skills that are tied to her manifest weapon. All right, guys. So Utopia Max on the manifest weapon. Let's say one win type / attack of all enemy XL. Damage increase from the numbers of distinct debuffs on target. Numbers of debuffs 1 through 5. Skill multipliers from 231 to 315. 100% damage if target is afflicted with pain multiplier times 2. I like the fact that the skill is like super short and condensed like back in the day. I'm not a big fan of like walls of text that have like bajillion different kind of like effects that needs to do that happen, but I like when stuff is a little bit more simple. Butterfly Dreams. Slash attack on a single enemy XL and speed minus 50% and pierce resistance minus 20% and type resistance minus 20%. 100% chance for 3 turns and inflict pain 100% chance. Even with 100% chance to inflict pains, enemy status resistance can prevent a successful pain on casting. Alright, that's pretty much it for Isuka, guys. We're gonna go to her Stellar Awoken, guys. I'm just gonna read our final move, guys. Win type at slash attack on all enemy XXL, increase skill damage for 3 times and ignore target resistance. Skill multiplier increase based on the numbers of flash shadow. Stack maximum of 10 for a multipliers of 12. Perform an extra win type slash attack of all enemies medium per slash shadow. Stack 10 and 10 extra attack, which is cool. Multiple hit, we like that. Consume all stack when in Stellar Burst. Does not consume stack and activate Dream Feeling mode. Dream Feeling mode. When there's other characters in front, user won't be targeted by enemy single target skills. Pretty neat. Isuka, end of turn. End of turn. When the user is in front of line and has not been damaged, which is pretty cool because we get Dream Feeling mode. Perform Utopia at no MP cost. Only if Utopia is learned. Which, if you ever, it's pretty much done. Since our max skill is going to be power and intelligence of all enemy minus 30% for 3 turns. No damage when attack with 0 damage or MP damage, or from damage from any damage of some form. This is word weirdly, but pretty much is no damage, just no damage whatsoever. Alright, Stellar Burst action. When Stellar Burst is active and the user and the gauge has majority light, when in another zone, add 2 turns from another zone. And the last one, guys, Stellar Burst gauge fill bonus. If you have a lot of light, if you have 2 or more light party characters in the front line, the little meter at the right is go up a little bit faster. Most of the time, that skill is, it's there for every character. All right, let's go over Baki's skill, and then I'm gonna jump to the beautiful Komachi. Baki's skills. Her versatility as a debuffer leave room for a lot of party type that heavily features physical attackers. The Flash Shadow stack to get from Utopia, as well as her stellar skill, makes her an excellent support. Pack her punch with Butterfly Dreams debuff. Example from party, you have Sesta AS, Nocturne Ninja Tsubame, and Shigure ES. All 3 characters on my deck. Slash type, you have Booming Blade Akane, Melpifia, and Shigure ES. And from my little resume, yeah, she seems to, obviously win a win team and anything that is slash. And that does multiple hit. There's not a lot to say because her kit is very, very simple. And, should you Stellar Awaken her? That is a tricky question. Really depends if you're a free to play or paid user. But my rules of thumb is, do you like the character? Yes, go for it. I mean, I know some characters require the Stellar Awaken to make the characters very good. I don't think it's the case with Isuka from what I can see. I might be wrong on this one, but my personal thing is I don't think that's the case for Isuka. All right, let's go to Komachi. All right, guys, Komachi. She's Earth, Piercing. Obviously, she has a lance. Bengal, Light. Personality, Eastern. Lance and Earth. And let's click on it and see a little bit more details. All right. Right off the bat, as I said, remind me of Dynasty Warrior character. Obviously, the Red family, which it's the... I believe it's the Shu? I might be wrong on this one. It's either Way or Blue. I think it's the Shu. I might be wrong on this one. Please correct me, guys, if I'm wrong. The red one. But yeah, all joke aside, guys. Very classy. I like the fact that this looks like a Chinese dress. I very much like the lens. It's very big. Very cute face. Not too lewd unlike the other characters that we had. I'm looking at you, Id. But a little bit of leg here. I like her shoes. All aside, I don't have a lot to say about her just because she fits the Another Eden type of characters from a normal style to another style, which is perfect to me. She feels like classic kind of Eastern-ish character from wannabe China or Japan. You know the type, right? From the East stuff. But I like her. I like her design actually. Very much like her design, and her sprite is actually very cute too. I saw some of her animation. The sprite is not good, but if you look at the videos on her little sprite is very very cute. Her animation is very nice. All right, a daughter from a warrior family in a country in the East, a curious and rambunctious girl. Her martial arts are renowned equal to her family. She left her home to escape an arranged marriage. She says that she will marry on her own terms. All right, Sugure, here's your chance. All right, guys. So, Valor chance. Earth type, piercing attack of all enemies, small, and stack 1 dancing earth. It goes from small, medium to large. Valor chance. What a mechanic that used to be important. All right, so guys, obviously our first attack is Lance Strike because she has a lance. Warrior Princess. Shout out to Xena. Mode activated by Dancing Earth Consume. Critical rate on the user plus 100%. Soaring Flash. Pierce attack of all enemies, small. Rock Thrust. Earth type piercing attack on a single enemy, small. Javelin. Pierce attack on a single enemy, small. And pierce resistance minus 20% for 3 turns. Crush Lance. Earth type piercing attack on a single enemy, medium. Griffith Assault. Earth type piercing attack of all enemy, medium. And inflict 3 stacks of Earth Elemental Break. Soaring Fist. Pierce attack of all enemy medium. Should have been like soaring slash though, because you know she has a lance. But what do I know? Opulent dance. Power, intelligence, and lance damage of the user plus 50% for 3 turns. Deplored Thorn Earth stance. When in Warrior Princess mode, buff effect times 200%. And Earth type attack of the user plus 50% for 3 turns. Pretty good. Dancing Lance Earthfall. Preemptive, perform opulent dance and Earth type attack on a single enemy times 4. Excel. Pierce. Barrier. Pierce. Ignore barriers. Damage reduction and status immunity. Does not ignore resistance. Barriers on target are not consume and inflict status from equipment. Also ignore immunity. When in Warrior Princess mode, skill multipliers by 3,900, multipliers by 40. When there are 2 or more enemies at the start of the turn, attack all enemy and set and inflict stunned. You know what? It's refreshing to see straightforward characters that don't have like walls of text. I'm repeating myself, but I like it. I like it. Passive skills. We're back to our root of like year 1 when like a skill that like add 2 things such as like inflict pain and like slash resistance minus 20% was like the big deal. Dancing Earth stacking. Battle start stacking. When the user is in the front line and 3 or more Earth characters are in the front line, stack 3 Divine Heart on the user, max 4 stack. Dancing Art consuming. Start at turn. When user is in the front line and Dancing Heart is stacked, entered War Princess mode, apply singular focus on the user and consume all stack. Mode change and singular focus duration depend on the numbers of Dancing Heart consumed. Max 4 turns. Woo! Stance. She has a Thorn Heart stance. There's nothing to say, guys. This is very much better than that. Alright, Stellar Awaken. Alright, let's go. Let's read the enhanced version so that way there's there you go. Dancing Ablaze Bloom. Activate Lunatic with status Risk Taker on the user for 3 turns and Earth type piercing attack on a single enemy times 3 XXL. When there are 2 or more enemies at the start of turn, attack all enemies and set inflict stunts. That's actually kind of cool for like mob killing. So, you know, if you have the resources, go for her. When used during Stellar Burst, activate Opulent Dance at no MP, but cost before attack only if Opulent Dance was learned, obviously. Skill multipliers by 3,900, multipliers by 40, and give barriers to the user that reduce 1,000 or less damage to 0 for 3 turns. Remove all debuff. Lunatic Risk Taker. Activate Lunatic with status Risk Taker on the user for 3 turns. 70% damage and healing, multipliers by 1.7. Guarantee physical and magical critical strike, pretty good. Damage on self, 20% of the current HP before any attack move. 20% self damage only trigger once a copy. No self damage on end of turn move, but critical rate plus 1.7 damage will apply. Counter attack move doesn't get this effect. 20% self damage does not additionally apply to innate self damage per move. 20% damage is rounded down from HP not visible, not divided by 5. Woo! It's Rage or Berserk or whatever you want to call it in another game, but like, you know, she does more damage, she damages herself. That's it. Komachi AS enhanced Valor Chance. When user use Valor Chance, perform Dancing Needle, Earthfall, and Dancing Blade Bloom at no MP cost. Stellar Burst activation bonus. When Stellar Burst is activated with the user, the gauge of Majority of Light, weaker multipliers of the user, weakness multipliers of the user plus 1. Ooh, that's actually pretty good. If the enemy is weak to Earth, you get weaks to hurt more. When there's Stellar Burst field bonus, when there's 3 or more Earth or Eastern party members on the front line, the bonus gets up faster. Woo! All right, that was it for Komachi, guys. We'll go over Baki's battle thing. Go hard with Dancing Lands, Earthfall in War Princess mode. In War Princess, strength will get a 40% boost. 40 boost. Execute Opulent Dance before attacking. Recommend allies. Forlorn Thespian Lukido. When Valor Chain requires to stack Dancing Heart more than once. The mutual benefits from using Valor Term makes a greater fit. Kuchinawa. I love Kuchinawa. A great support for Earth type party featuring Komachi AS, Claude ES. Shout out to Claude. Help with packing the punch Komachi's lack. That is true. Porcelain Pixie Miyunfa. Provide power boost to Komachi AS and helps Earth type party with the fights. Woo! Alright guys, we got it. Alright guys, so that being said guys, in all honesty, both characters are good. They're not crazy out there. Like, they're not like game breaking, like let's say Eva or other characters like that. I personally would say do not roll for Komachi AS, just because you will get Komachi normal at some point, and you will get her tome, and if you have the battle chance, upgrade her. Like, and if you're, you know, the resources to upgrade Komachis could be used to other a little bit better characters. No hate on Komachi, but that's my personal thing. You could use it for Isuka and stuff like that. All right, guys. That being said, very small update today, guys, and that's gonna be it for today. So if you like what I do, guys, please hit the subscribe button and the like button, guys, and we'll see you later, guys. Have a good one. Bye bye.